worries, mate.
Okay, we're back on. We're back on. We missed a frame, I think, or possibly two. But we're all back on. It's 4-2 to Rich. I've got a bit of a slow one here anyway, so still quite a bit to go in this one. The tactical affair. You can see how fast the table is, isn't it? You hardly touch that. The object ball moved 3 foot. I've heard 1 or 2 people say that the speed of this table's catching them out. You know, not just the Cat 5 players. When we did the Elite League, there was 1 or 2 of them guys that were saying how fast the table was. He's made that. I don't think he meant to. Yeah, Reds are in a little bit of trouble here. The Yellows have got a big numerical even advantage. Get a nasty snooker here. No, he hasn't quite got it. There is an argument for Bobby to double this into the pack and screw the cue ball back to where it was now. Just he needs that pack open. With only having 3 balls on. Rich is not interested in taking any balls off, and don't blame him. Another one's gone. In a bit of trouble here, Bobby. Well, he's got a pot split and hope for the best. If he hits it too hard, he'll miss the pack. He's got to be careful how hard he hits this. He's got to kind of cut it into the thin part of the pocket. Oh, he isn't even playing it. So now he's decided to open the pack up. Another chance, I suppose. Is he going to be tempted this time? He is. He's knocked it out. I'm quite sure how he gets on the black, even if he makes this. He's in a better position now than he was a couple of shots ago. He wasn't very close. He tried to put a bit of side on that, I think, to give the black a nudge. That was a very high tariff shot. Is Rich going here? Looks like it. It's not ideal. He wanted to be on the one next to the red there, I think. He has got quite an easy snooker. He can just bounce this, the ball he's closest to, the ball next to the black, bounce this around 2 rails into the middle of the table and just leave the cue ball where the yellow is. It's got to be the shot, hasn't it? No need to take any risks here. Yeah, a bit harder would have... Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Close to the pocket. I think it's easier going up the table, yeah. I think he might have to check it a little bit, but there is a chance of potting it. It's harder to hit, I think, off the right rail. There's not much of a gap. Yeah, he is going top rail. Might have to just check it a little bit. No, he's caught the yellow. didn't play it with any side, did he? So you'd expect him to take the one underneath the red first, and you can't really see any problems here, can we? Just put the ball underneath the black and take that ball and stun out for the middle, and then take the one at the top end and leave these two for last, I suggest. The two down the bottom. Doesn't need to overcomplicate these, they're really not difficult. I certainly wouldn't leave myself bridging with ball in hand. Yeah, he really has overcomplicated this. Such an easy route. He's still okay though, he still should win the frame from here, but if he doesn't, he'll kick himself really, because his route really wasn't good. He's taking this long, I think. He's missed it. He's played it with an element of safety, but I don't know whether he's actually got the snick. I think he might. He looks as though he has. I don't think that pots, unless it swerves. Well, there is a swerve on. I know one or two lads who wouldn't mind this. He didn't really get much into it. So, Rich gets another go. Again, I think I'll be leaving that. I'm assuming this yellow passes the red. It surely does. Yeah, he's got to leave it till last, doesn't it? If it does, yes, it does. Flies in. Just gives him so many more options for the black. Either middle or left corner. Let's get the cue ball in the middle of the table if you can here. That's okay. You could just drop this in and take the black left centre. Oh dear, he's a long way from that. He's got away. Oh, no, I don't think he has got away with it. You know, I think there's pots. But the black doesn't pot in the same pocket, so he's got a shot to play here. I'm sure the black doesn't pot in there. I could be wrong, but I don't know what shot he. I don't know if he was trying to hold for the other corner, but it's all a bit scrappy. This. I suppose his shot is to play the black underneath the yellow. That's what he's tried and failed. Well, I have to be honest, it's been a terrible frame, this is. But I think we're close to its conclusion. Yep, and it looks as though it's going 5-2. Right thing to do, Rich. You know, take a bit of time. Yeah, well done. 5-2 it is. So, I'll hi British boy, how you doing, mate? Good to have you with us. Games coming up. I'll give you a few games coming up if I can actually find them. Here we go. Here we go. So this is the first last 16 game today, and the winner of this is guaranteed. I'm not quite sure. I'll try and find the prize breakdown before we. I'll try and find it at the break. But But the winner of this will be in the prize money, there's no doubt about that. So the next match is the 23rd of February, which I think is Monday night. It is Monday night. He made a ball, he's made a ball now, just see one drop. So where are we going here? It's got to be yellows, I think, hasn't it? It's got to be yellows. He can pop the one into the left centre first shot. I don't know if he's straight enough to be able to run the cue ball through past the black and get on the one on the bottom rail, if he can. Most of his work's done, to be honest. If he can just push this through and get between that gap, get the weight right. Oh, he had got the gap, but he didn't. He underhit it. So it's a bit harder now. Yeah, he's just got one shot to play there, and it was as good as out. Yeah, he's lost his way a bit, Rich. He started like a train, really. He started really well, but he's just lost his cueing arm a little bit. And it does happen in matches. It happens to us all. I'm sure he'll get it back as long as his confidence doesn't drop. He'll come back. So, is he going to play this and then play the double next? He hasn't come quite far enough. The cut into the centre is really tough. He just needs to track another 6 inches up the table and he would have been in an ideal position. He's playing the double on this one instead. He's got it, it's a great shot. Well played. He's back in good shape here. He can hold the cue ball on the yellow by the left centre if he wants to. Looks as though he's hitting it naturally to me. I don't think he needs to dig into this. Just pot it. Yeah, there it goes. So a little soft stun. Shot. Now this is a key shot. He's got to judge this. Got to judge the weight on this. The natural angle's going into the yellow that's in the middle of the table, I think. Oh, he's hit it too thick. Oh, he'd be gutted about that. He did all the hard work there. Yeah, he did all the hard work. But Richie's still got the ball in the middle of the bottom rail, so Bobby's not completely dead in this frame yet. Although it's one he should never win, if I'm honest. I don't mind this shot, you know. He's going to move this, play it with a bit of right-hand side, and get the cue ball in the middle of the top rail. I think that was his objective, but that's fine, as long as he doesn't come out the snooker and pot it, which is a possibility, I suppose. But if he'd got the cue ball at the top of the table, in the middle of the top rail, there's no chance of coming out the snooker. Well, I say no chance, very little chance. But from here, there is a chance. There is a chance. Ooh, it's a good effort, that. He's put it back exactly where it was. So I suggest Rich goes for these this time. Yellow pots right centre. The cue ball's going to be on the yellow to the left centre next. So these are really fairly straightforward, aren't they? Oh, he's missed his first ball. Oh dear. Yeah, he's lost his way a little bit, Rich. So another go here for Bobby. It's a better effort. And that puts the pressure on. That puts the pressure on. Although you'd still expect to get these yellows, wouldn't you? There isn't a ball anywhere near a rail. I'm assuming it can get through to the one left centre first. The cue ball's tracking between the two, the one on the brown spot and one on the green spot. Maybe he can't. Maybe he can't get that ball. That's the obvious pot. He's taking the long one. Brave shot, this. Probably lose if this misses. Oh, he's got it. Good shot. He's not in great shape though. I think he can get to the one over the bottom left corner though, so that helps him out. Just a little stun shot. Two balls go right centre. Let's make sure he follows through a bit with this one. Oh, he hasn't. I suppose he's got one at the top. Key shot this really. He gets good on his next ball. You'd expect him to get out, but the black, still going to get on that black. He's missed it. He's got a snooker though. He's got a snooker. I think if Bobby can just come off the side rail very slow and just half ball glance the other, doesn't want to be trying to pot this. A bit too hard, I think, but he's hit it. That's the main thing. He's kept the pressure on. There's no obvious pot here. I mean, that yellow does chop back to the right middle, but it's a tough shot, and he's got no clue where the cue ball's going, so I'm not sure he's going to take that one. Well, he did do. He's enough. Unlucky. Unlucky. It was a good pot. But it's going to cost him the frame, I think. No heroics here. Drop this in and drop the black in the left centre. There we go. Yep, 5-3. I'm sure Bobby's noticed the bit of a dip in form from Rich. He'll be looking to try and get it back to 5 each if he can at the break. Anyway, game's coming up. It looks as though someone's gone for a comfort break here. There's no activity at all on the table. So I'll run you through a couple of the games that are coming up. So as I said earlier, we've got Grant Pulling and Craig Bannister. That's on Monday night at 7. Be a good match, that. They both played well in their first matches. I watched both of those. I might have even commentated on both of those matches. But they both played well, so it'd be an interesting match, that. And I think those two are two contenders for this cat. So that's Monday at 7, and we've got Jason Archer and Neil Jones will be doing the comms on that one. Then there's a bit of a gap. The next match isn't until the 6th of March. Don't ask me when the 6th of March is. It's miles away. It's a couple of weeks away anyway. And that's Andy Meir and Steve Mowat. Then on the 13th of March, which is the following week, we've got Mick Davis against Simon Wally. I'm going back on myself here. The 8th of March, we've got 2 matches. It's okay, these aren't written down in order. They usually are, but they're not on this occasion. We've got Ryan Yakino and Raz Khalifa on the 8th of March at 2. So that'll either be a Saturday or a Saturday, I assume, or a Sunday, the 8th of March. Oh, it's a Sunday, that is. And on the same day at 6, we've got Ryan Parsons against Matt Bamford. Oh, how's that cue ball not gone in there? How has that not gone in there? I don't think it hit the back of the pocket. I think it's just gone. Let's have a quick look. That's unbelievable. Anyway, it didn't go in. And away we go. Yeah, there's half a chance, isn't there, on these yellows? I mean, they're not straightforward, but there is half a chance. If you can play this one and just get the cue ball flat on the right-hand rail. He can. That's pretty good. He's got to take the one top right corner now. He's not getting on it any better than... Sorry, bottom right corner. He's not getting on it any better than that. He's got to take that ball now. Just pull the cue ball back. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. I'd have been leaving the two up the table, concentrating on this problem area down here. I'll be surprised if he gets these now, but he may do. He may do. Just drop this in. Yeah. So now he's on this ball, and it's a much harder pot than it was last time. He's not guaranteed a good cue ball either. He's got the pot though. Well, he's going to do well to get these, isn't he? Nice pot, nice pot. He's got another couple of difficult pots to come, I suggest. So he's got to take this into the top left corner and not snooker himself for the black, should he get the pot. It's close, that is. But he has snookered himself for the black, and I think he has. A good pot, that. But it's still a chance. Go left rail. I don't think he can see the edge of this, but I don't think he see the edge to cut it in. Can he? No, surely not. It doesn't look as though he can. He can see the edge. I don't think it cuts. I don't think he can see enough of it. Does it go off the red? I'm not really sure what he attempted there, but he did hit it, I suppose. And again, I think that stemmed from his pattern there. I don't think his pattern was the right pattern. But he's put the pressure on a bit. Even though this is a free go for Rich, he can't leave the black even if he misses this. Yeah, solid. Should really get these, shouldn't he now? Everything's in the open. Just play for areas for these sort of finishes, can't he? You can just put the cue ball into areas. He's got to be on a ball. Is he straight on this one to the bottom right? No, he's got. He can punch that. He can punch that out. I think he can punch that out. Oh, he screwed it back. He only just made the pot. I'm not sure he could have finished in a worse position than that, to be honest. I think I'd play the safety. I'd play the ball that's closest to the right middle, just on and off the rail, and just leave the cue ball flat snookered. I don't think there's any need to take any chances here, because the ball he's playing probably goes safe here. And it has. Again, I don't think that was the right shot, personally. But he still might get them. Now he's playing the snook. Where is he? He's played the double. He's got it. Good shot. He's going to prove me wrong here and knock these in, isn't he? Good on him, I say. He obviously didn't fancy the stun shot. That was the obvious shot, wasn't it? Just to stun it in. But he's okay. I think he can run around 3 rails here for the black into the other middle. Just Make sure you don't miss the pot. It's hard enough. But he has potted the ball, so he's got this long black to go 6-3. Keep your head still on these. Yeah. Just make sure you keep the head still. Keep your chin on the cue until the black disappears. Cued that well, didn't he? Cued that well. Composed himself and knocked it in nicely. Well played. Good finish. 6-3. Big frame this, especially for Bobby. Big frame this one. He needs this one. You don't see many matches won from 7-3 down at the interval. You really don't. I mean, there has been occasions, don't get me wrong, but you know, I've done a lot of these different category matches, and I've seen a lot of others, and there's very few been won from 7-3 down. Handful. You could probably count them on one hand. So this is the last one. We'll have a 10-minute break after this. Last ball rolling went in. These reds aren't bad either, are they? They're not bad. Can he screw the one in bottom right corner and get on the one down the rail next? It'd be nice to flick the yellow away, same shot, and he has. Settle for that, you know. He'll settle for that. Tough shot this bridging because he's trying to stunt the cue ball back a couple of inches. Oh, well played, nicely cued. Yeah, not easy them shots, are they? You know, with the cue ball being smaller than the object ball, you've got to jack up higher than you really want to or ordinarily have to. Just playing the double next. Okay, no problem with that. It's a good shot, but it's not a good cue ball. But having said that, he might be okay. He's going to have to play a shot here, isn't he? He's going to have to cut this into the left centre and send this cue ball off 3 rails and try and get on the ball that's closest to the bottom left corner. Shot's on. He'll go round the 2 yellows. Side rail, bottom rail. He's hit it too hard and he's missed the pot. Other than that, it was a decent shot. But it was a tough shot. I'm doing a bit of an injustice. That was a tough shot. But it was on. But he'll be consoled with the fact as I don't think Bobby's going to come on and knock these in. Nice pot. He is quite attacking though. Bobby, I say that, he's going to play a snooker here. He hasn't got it though. He's give it a chance here, you know, because if he can chop this one up the rail, I think the cue ball might be knocking the yellow off the red. If he hits it thin enough. Oh, he doesn't even have to play the one on the rail. Okay. Bit risky that. I think if Bobby can chop this one in the right centre, these yellows are on, aren't they? Yeah, good shot. Good shot. They're on now. Yeah, I think Rich might be regretting that choice of shot he just played there. So Bobby needs to hold himself together here and get these, because this is a big frame for him. It's okay. It's okay. You might just have to play this with a tracer run inside. Tracer left hand side on the cue ball. Just come on underneath the black as we look. Yeah, good shot. Is he going to take the long one? The only problem with taking the middle last. Yeah, he is taking the long one. Yeah, taking that middle last, you're not affording yourself a good positional shot for the black. Yeah, good shot. One good shot here. Oh dear. I think he was playing to go the other side of the black there. Anyway, he's got to cut into the bottom right. He's got to get this. He's got to get this. He hasn't. He's missed it. Oh, and that's unlucky. Oh, and that's left the Reds absolutely dollies. The cue ball wouldn't have been too bad had it not caught the jaw. It would have gone down the table, well, up the table as we look. But now, blimey. From Rich's point of view now, he's got to make sure he pushes this cue ball through far enough. He doesn't want to be playing the next red into the bottom right and going into the other one. So he hasn't got it through far enough, I don't think. Let's have a look at the other angle. No, he hasn't, has he? He had to get that. He wanted another ball's roll. No. You see, he could pot this and go into the red, but he could knock it in front of the black. It's a touchy one, this. Like that. Oh, I tell you what. If he's played that, fair play to him, great shot. But, make sure you get the cue ball out before you get it down to the blue spot from there comfortably. I think I'd have topped that. It's definitely topped that. This is tough. At any stage of the match, this is tough. He's taking it middle. Oh, look, I thought he was going to take it long, but I suppose, yeah, if you miss it long, you're more likely to leave it than missing it middle. So, yeah, no problem with his choice of shot. Tough one for Bobby as well. No, not really close. Is he going to get away with this? I don't think he is, you know. No, he isn't. He isn't. He's left it. Easy one. Play it with a bit of left-hand side. Then you don't even have to worry about the left middle pocket, do you? Just play it with left-hand side. Right-hand side. Playing it with any side. But he's got it. And there we have it. We're 7-3 at the break, so we'll have 10 minutes and back after that. they've started without me. That would have been Bobby's break anyway, so it doesn't look as though he's made a ball, does it? It's this is Rich at the table. Where are we going here? I suppose you've got to go reds, haven't you? I think the black goes, bottom left corner, so nothing really needs moving. It's good opener. Good opener. I mean, the two reds do plant into the corner. I don't suppose he'll take it now. It's probably not the right shot to take it now, but ideally you don't want to take the plant, do you? You'd rather take the top of the two into the left centre if you can. But it's not easy to get the cue ball there. Anyway, he'll probably take the one left centre next. Yeah, and then that one. Stunned somewhere down near that yellow, I think. The top of the table. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, played that well. There's a bit to do here, isn't there? They're not roll-ins by any means, these. Can he stun across the face of the other one? Gets run aground a bit here. As I say, they weren't easy. As well to pull back here, I think he's going to chase these, but might as well just to put that over the pocket and leave the cue ball somewhere where it is now. Easy to say in hindsight, but he might have been playing that shot, to be honest. He might have been playing to put it over the pocket. It's a good hit. It's a good hit. Get this one off the cush. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's not a snooker. You can see the open red. Can he play it off the other red and get it towards the pocket? Rolling towards the pocket. He didn't play it off the other red. It's an argument to lift the one off the rail, off the left rail, and send the cue ball up to the corner. He's not done it. But, I think if you've got a lot of open balls, more options to attack your bad one. I don't know what he's seen here. He's seen something that I haven't if he's going for these. Himself in a bit of trouble here if Rich plays a good one. It's a little gentle. Leave him locked in the middle of the three reds here. Plays this right. It's not easy, but it's a bit too hard. Now Bobby needs to get his bad ball out now. He can get the cue ball up the table. Yeah, that's what he's playing. It's the right shot, this. Hasn't got the cue ball up the table, but oh dear. This is a chance, isn't it? If he just kicks it out. He missed the pot. You can see what he was trying to do. feel these are a must. Bobby, get back in this match. Yeah, good pot. Good pot. So he needs to get straight in on the middle. It's no good, is it? It's no good. You might have to just drift past it and take it long into the top left. That's what he's done. Is he going to take it in the middle? Oh, nice pot. They're not easy, them, are they? They're not easy. Have to keep still on them. But he's done well. Yeah, well done. He needed that frame, Bobby. Get back in the match. 7-4. He'll think to himself, I'll win the next one. I'm right back in it. Right, so I've got a breakdown of the prize money for this category. I'll probably wait till the end of this frame and then I'll let you know. Because there's 32 in this cat, so the prize money's bigger. Is that red going to drop left centre? No, it's stayed there. It's got to be reds. It's got to be reds. They're tough. Take the inside one here, the one that's closest to the yellow. Unless it can stun into the yellow. He might be able to. Just leave himself, if he can push the yellow to the rail and leave himself on the middle, that'd be okay. Might be a bit straight for that. We clearly couldn't. I think he's going to struggle here. I think a lost turn's incoming here. Putting in complete control. Plays the lost turn. He can dump the cue ball underneath the red that's on the black spot. Yeah, a bit short of pace, but it's fine. He hasn't left a pot. I'm surprised he didn't have a go at the double there, you know. Clearly it was on its way, the line was there. So there's a chance here for Rich. There's only one bad yellow. He's got plenty of balls to move it, or move the red. He's going to play it now. Which is fine. He shouldn't leave anything. As long as he hits it thin enough, he shouldn't leave anything. Yeah, be happy with that. it's time for Rich to go here. He's got a good angle. He put the one bottom left corner. And the 2 balls to the right of the black. He should be on one of them next to the same pocket. He needs to get on the ball that's closest to the black, I think. That's it's not an awkward ball by any means, but that's the ball he needs to get out of the way. Under a bit of time pressure here, I think. And he's on that ball. Yeah, good shot. He can kind of stun this in if he wants to and just move the yellow that's next door to it just a couple of inches to the right and stay on the ball that's closest to the bottom right corner. Yeah, that's the shot. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, he's worked these well so far. Yeah, there's certainly an argument. If he's on the one left centre, there's an argument to play that, isn't there? He's leaving himself a straight shot into the top right corner after it, and then he's got the 2. Yeah, yeah. I like this route. Yeah, just naturally roll this through. He only needs perhaps one turn on the cue ball, himself a nice angle. Just roll it in. Yeah, good shot. He was up on that. I think he thought he'd missed it, but yeah, he's in good shape here. He's done all the hard work now. Ooh, we'd like another couple of turns on the cue ball there. Should have been straight in on this, really. Good bit of a shot to play now to go on the black. This is where the 45 seconds hurts you. Yeah, he could get to there. I mean, he could screw it up the table and back down again, couldn't he? For the same pocket, but oh, that's very good. That's very good. Yeah, excellent shot. That wasn't easy to control the pace on that. He couldn't have gone on this black any better than this. Yeah, good finish that. Worked them well. Good finish. Bobby, he's paying the price in a lot of these frames for you know, taking too many balls off early and just allowing his opponent to come on with the easier finishes. Okay, prize money for this category. So, as I say, we've got 32 entered. There's £100 a man. So the winner will get 1,300 quid. Good prize pot, that. Runner-up gets bloody hell. The runner-up gets 700. Losing semi-finalists will get 300, and the losing quarter-finalists will get 150. So whoever wins this match will be into the quarter-final, guaranteeing themselves 150. And the loser, unfortunately, will get nothing. So, good break there from Bobby. He's going to have to go for the yellows. Just the one next to the black, really. That's all, or the black itself. The black goes bottom right corner, but yellow that's next door to it isn't. Oh, you'd like to have been on the one to the same pocket there, but he isn't. No, do you push the boat out now and take this cut? The ball, the yellow that's next to the black. I don't know whether I like that shot much, but he is in control here. Yellows are the better set. I think I'd have had a go at that bad yellow there, because the other ones you're bound to be on to the one to right centre next. Is Rich tempted to take this one long? Hasn't looked at it. The one he's closest to goes bottom left corner. He's just covering up. I think he's hoping that Bobby will put himself out again. Unlucky there, to be fair. I think he was playing just play the loss of turn next, and he's not got the chance to do it. So he's only really got the one right centre. No, he's not tempted, he's not moving it. Might have been under a bit of time pressure there. He played that very quickly. Now the shot here for me, he probably won't even look at it, as the ball is closest to, just clip off it and put the cue ball right in behind it. Play the snooker. Just made the he's got the snooker. He's got the snooker. That's a good shot. Doesn't really want to pot this ball, does he? He has done. It's the same pattern emerging as the last few games. Bobby's taking too many balls off. So as he tempted left centre first shot, it's the right shot to play, but if he misses it, he is leaving a bit. Looks like he's refusing it. No, he isn't. He has played it. Yeah, it's the right shot, that. He's going safe here. Yeah, good shot. I'm not sure I'd be going for this one. He's going to open all the reds up here. Well, he's got away with that, to be fair, but fair play to him. I think Richie's got to try and keep him off the one over the pocket. Well, has he? Has he kept him off it? I don't think he has. Looks as though that pots. He's on the ball. It does pot. That's not good. I think he's left that, into the centre. But having said that, he might have left it, but the other red doesn't pass into the corner. He's having a look now, but that doesn't pass. So it's not the end of the world, that. And he can't get into it from there, I don't think. Not unless he digs right down and screws on and off the rail, which makes the pot twice as hard. What angles here? How much angles he got on it? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he's got quite a bit of angle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Yeah, good shot, but now is the shot, the ball that's on the racking line at the bottom, the ball is kind of closest to, if you like, the bottom of the two. Just glance off that and leave the cue ball right in behind the black. Just thin off it. Well, it's just stunned it really, but he's still got the snooker brass, and I still think my shot was possibly a better option. Because he would have pushed the ball closer to the pocket and got a better snooker than this. So he's got a shot to play here. Mind you, I suppose he can just drop on the ball that's closest to the bottom right corner, can't he? And put that, you know, if he just plays off it half ball on the left-hand side as we look and puts it right over the pocket, he isn't leaving anything. And next time he comes to the table, it'll be an easy starter. Is he going to all out to pot it? He is going all out to pot it. He's missed it. And he's left these. Ball is the yellow is closest to passes the other yellow, so he should get these. Yeah, nice shot. It's got a nice little angle. It can just stun at the table here. Take the black into the left centre. Good shot. And it's 8-5, so he's hanging in, Bobby, to be fair to him. Richard will be a bit disappointed that he didn't win that frame. He was sitting in a commanding position, but still got to get him. So we've got the IPA World Championships. I don't know if anybody's been watching that. The IPA, the Black Ball World Championships going on at the moment in, I think it's the World Championships anyway, in Bradford. Some top players in that. We've had this debate over time, haven't they? Would the top players from the IPA beat the top players in the Ultimate? Absolutely impossible to call that. Yellow off the break there. This is rich break. Yeah, it's rich break, isn't it? On the evens, on the odds rather. Not the greatest split. Looks as though he's going for the reds. Would you be chasing these? I'm not sure I would actually. I think that would be the end of my potting for this visit if I was at the table. Yeah, I think Rich agrees. Is he going to just kick the yellow away from the pocket? He did. No, he went for that. He went all out for that. He potted the other one in the other corner. Well, I think Bobby would be happy to watch him go for these because they're tough. I'm not saying they're not gettable, because they are, but they're very difficult. I wouldn't mind watching my opponent go for these. Good pot, good pot. Now, is he on the one to left centre? No, I think he'll have to double that. Oh, he's going to go into him. He's going to try and split him up. To be fair, it was always likely to end like this. I think that visit looks as though Rich is a bit frustrated with something or other. Roles reversed here. This is usually Bobby's been chasing difficult finishes. Yeah, nice shot. Nice shot. Now, Yalla should never ever lose this frame. I know sometimes it does happen, but Yalla shouldn't lose this frame. I suppose from Richie's point of view, he's just got to try and hit it and hope for the best, really. But he hasn't. He's found the gap. Ball in hand to Bobby. And if the yellow goes that's next to the black into the bottom left, that's his first ball in my view, and he really should get these. Come on, the volcano. Who's the volcano, Reese? As I say, I don't know these two guys, so you'll have to enlighten me. Clean. Again, I'm not a big fan of this pattern. He's left the three balls that are congested. I mean, I always think the rule of thumb at pool is use your good balls to get on your bad balls. General rule of thumb doesn't always apply, but general rule of thumb: use your good balls to get on your bad balls. So that goes on the rail. That's quite a poor visit, I think, with ball in hand. He's allowed Rich back into this frame because he can clip the red he's closest to. So he might be able to pot it into the left centre. I think he can, you know. There it goes. And he can play the cue ball off two rails and be on his other ball. Yeah, I don't think he attempted it, to be fair to him, but I think the shot was on. Yeah, good shot. He's got the snooker. Pretty easy to hit, to be fair. And if he can hit it full ball, if he can hit the one at the top of the table full ball, he isn't really leaving anything. That's going to be the objective, surely. And he has. A bit more pace would have been better, but it's okay, that. He'd be happy with that. Bobby can hide the cue ball again. It can keep him off the one in centre. If he just plays the one that's closest to the right rail and tracks the cue ball up to the bottom right corner, keep him off that left centre. He might leave the double, but that's a chance he might have to take, I think. I think he's only got himself to blame here, really. He had a really good chance for ball in hand. What's he playing? He's got the cue ball down the table. He's a bit of a result there because he's. What is the result? I don't know if the black goes bottom right corner. If it does, then Rich is one good pot of winning this frame. Hard to tell. I think it does. I think he's got to take this on, you know. I think he's got to take this pot on. Bottom left. It's tough. It's very tough. No, he hasn't taken it on. Oh, I don't know whether I like that shot much. He's left these, hasn't he? I mean, he's got a shot to play. He's got to cut this one into the bottom right corner and just screw the cue ball into the black and yellow. Just a little soft screw. I think it's on. I know it's thin, but I think it's on. Yeah, I still think it's on. He's not playing it. Clearly doesn't fancy it. He's got to take that shot, surely. It's a great chance to win the frame, this. Well, if he's left that, that's terrible. I don't think he has, though. I think he's okay. He's just covered enough. I don't think that pots. He might be able to just swerve it round, but you do lose a bit of control playing them shots. It does double, but I can't see how he gets on the other red by doubling it. Might just run off up the table here, I think. Just clip off the right-hand side of it, half ball. Oh, he's going off the rail. If it's just full ball, it's a decent choice. Well, he's got the deja vu, and he's got a similar shot. He just cuts this ball. The cue ball's going into the black and the yellow again. I know you don't really know where they're going, but he's got to take the positive option, hasn't he? Got to. The cue ball's going into the yellow. I don't think it's even going anywhere near the black. No, it's going into the yellow. He's got to take it. He's got to take that cut. Where the two reds are, there's going to be hiding places all over the place. So, he's missed the pot. That's one thing he couldn't do. But he's got second prize because it's hard to get. It's hard to get on the red. The red he's closest to off the. He's got to take the ball on the bottom rail. I suppose he's got to try and trap the cue ball. And try to get somewhere near the other middle pocket. Cuts in from there. Tough shot though. He's got to play dead weight almost. It's a bit thick. So chance for Bobby. Big frame this. He gets back to 8-6. He'll feel as though he's back in the match. Yeah, good pot. He's got to take the plant, hasn't he? I'm not a big fan of taking long plants like this, but he's taking the ball over the pocket. Well, his only pocket for the other ball is the same pocket. Yeah, he's on it. It's not great because the black doesn't go in the other corner. I think the plant was the shot there. Ordinarily, I would never ever play long plants, but there are occasions, and that was one of them, where it was the right shot. It's going to cost him, I think. It's going to cost him. So this is an excellent chance. Black goes both corners. Just one good shot to get on his last ball. Just one line on it. He'll be happy with that. That's fine. That's fine. You can either pot it in natural and take the white off the top rail and the left rail for the right corner for the black, or screw it in with right hand side. Still played it natural. Yeah, good shot. And this is for 9-5. This frame was topsy-turvy frame. Could have gone either way. It's gone Richie's way. 9-5 it is. Yeah, Bobby will want to keep him off the hill. I think we've got a comfort break going on. It's Rich's break, isn't it? 9-5, yeah. No, it's not. It's Bobby's break at 9-5. It's an even number. So as I say, we've got a match on Monday night. Craig Bannister and Grant Pullen. Grant Pullen's been in today practicing. I think he's still here, practicing with Ryan Cope. Be a good match that. Like I say, I watched their first round matches, and they both played well. And I'm expecting a close one. That Monday night at 7 o'clock. Neil Jones is on the comms. We'll be talking you through it. What time are we now? 6 o'clock. It's an early start. This I started at 4 o'clock, so we don't get many matches starting at that time of day. They're usually 7 or 7:30s. Anyway, this is Bobby to break. Good split. I think he's going to be rewarded with a ball though. And he isn't. It's another dry. We had a lot of dry breaks today. Decent splits, but dry breaks. And I don't think Rich can get a yellow, which will frustrate him a little. Well, you can get the one on the right hand side. The one he's looking at now, he can get that, but it's not easy. This. I cued it like a dream. Now, the only thing is, does the yellow go to the top right? I'm not sure that pots, you know. Hi, Matt. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thank you. Sparky. No, he's pulling back. He's not chasing him. I don't blame him. If that yellow doesn't go to the top right corner, I don't blame him pulling back there. Let's see where the reds are. They're horrible, aren't they? So what's Bobby up to here? Is he going to play the double next? It's pretty straightforward double, that, isn't it? It's a good ball to get out the way. It's one off the rail. He hasn't. Now, he's made them two reds even worse. So if Rich just gets this bad yellow out, just leave him bridging. It's just pulled it out. Fair enough. That's no problem with that shot. But, next time he's pulling the trigger, I think. Well, it's a containing shot, but is it any use? I think I'd be having a go at that. I'd be trying to chop this back into the right centre. He's getting a safe cue ball, and they're all there. Just overcut it, I think. Now, has he left Bobby the natural angle to get into them two bad ones? I think he has, you know. I think if he cuts this one into the right centre thin, the cue ball's is going to catch that left red on the top rail. Yes, he did. He's been really unlucky. It has to be said, that's so unlucky. Because there was a chance there, because the black passes. He's got to play this plant, hasn't he? He's got to play the plant. Or he's just getting off the rail and try and play the one along the rail. He was unlucky there. He was unlucky. So Rich has got a few options. He's got the 3-ball plant. He's got the 2-ball plant off the rail. He's got the one into the bottom right corner. He's gone the 3-ball plant. Played it well. Played it well. take the ball in the centre pocket here. If he just hits it thick into the pocket, the cue ball will track into the red below it and leave himself on the one in the bottom left corner. You can play the one he's closest to into the left centre. That's a much harder pot. Doesn't need to be playing hard pots. I think he's frightened of going past the red, but if he cuts that thick into the pocket, he'll go into the red. He's under time pressure. I can tell by the way how quickly he's moving. He's overcut it. He's overcut it. But in playing the first shot, the 3-ball plant, he has covered the black pocket up. So the black was going in there before. It's not now. So you know, he has got an element of control. This he's playing the loss of turn here, I think, Bobby. I'm not sure that's much good. Just a bit too hard. The reds come out of the pocket. Yellow will pot. Cushion red and in. I think I'd take it first. I'd probably put the one he's closest to into the middle and then take it, I think. Get a bit straighter on it and then it can stun the cue ball and get the one down the rail next. It's not a difficult shot, really. He's gone into it. I'm surprised at that. Surprised at that. So he hasn't really got the option of, well, he has got the, he can play the plant and screw the cue ball into the red over the pocket, but he'd have to make sure he gets the plant. Keep him at the table, not Shotwood. Well, that really should be end of frame, I think. So you just play the red in off the yellow, not the yellow safe, and then play the ball over the pocket where the black is. Just free the black up. It's got to be on the ball that's over the right corner. Got to be on that ball. Just make sure you knock this yellow off the black with this shot. Oh, the black must pass. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, if the black passes, I'm not sure. I didn't know it did. It doesn't look as though it does on that camera angle either, but it must do, otherwise he wouldn't have played that shot. What's he playing here? Oh, that was risky. That was proper risky. He's just taking the ball over the pocket. The ball is just played into the other corner. Anyway, still at the table, and we are assuming that this black passes, otherwise he would have knocked the yellow off previously, but oh, he's not on it. Oh. Yeah, some of the decision making hasn't been great in this match. But there's still a chance. There's still a chance with this. It's no good though, is it? It's no good. I think Rich can just flick off the yellow he's closest to and put the cue ball in. You knock the black very slightly towards the left rail. Put the cue ball in behind the yellow that's close to the right rail. That's my first thoughts anyway. Maybe it's not on, I don't know. Well, if it isn't on, he's just got to clip off it and get the snooker, hasn't he? Just don't leave the potting edge. Yeah, it's okay. I I think you can see the edge of the black, but it doesn't. I don't think that cuts back. It's too thin. There's no real hiding place either here, is there? Well, if the yellow, I think that yellow passes, but you can't see it from there. It's tight. See, Rich won't really want Bobby to have a shot off the rail to put the black over the pocket, because then the black kind of goes favourite, doesn't it? So he's it is a bit of a problem, this. Has he cut the angle? He's cut the natural off, hasn't he? He's cut the natural angle off, so I think Bobby, he's got to check this up a bit. He's going to straighten this up a left-hand side. Oh dear, that's a disaster. That's an absolute disaster. Couldn't have gone any worse. So this shouldn't take long to knock these in. I can't finish these. I don't miss many from these. That could have been better. I mean, he's still fine, but I'm sure he'd like to have been the other side of that yellow. Yeah, and it's looking like 10-5. 10-5 it is. Well, just you have cut that. Went in. Right, I need a comfort break, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, I'm back. Don't know what's happened. So Bobby's reds. Chance, isn't there? Chance with these reds. Nice shot. That. He can kick the ball away from the rail here, can't he? Yeah, he's done that. That's okay. That's okay. You happy enough with that? So, can he play this in such a way as he gets the cue ball? I'm not talking about the one top right corner, as he's clearly his next ball. He needs to get the cue ball somewhere near the yellow in the middle of the table, doesn't he? Just stun on and off the rail. Oh, he's missed the pot. lots of turning coming here, I think. Just clip off the ball that's on the rail on the right hand side and just knock the red in with the cue ball. I don't know if he's seen the shot. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. That's the shot. It's definitely the right shot. The cue ball in the jaws, nice and gentle. It's a bit thin, but it's okay. Oh, has he left the one up the rail? He's left the one up the rail. Oh, he has. Wow. Well, this is a chance for the match. I know he's close to his first ball. They're always a bit fiddly, aren't they, when you're close to them? But looks as though he's got a little angle just to get the cue ball out of there. Yeah, he did. This is a good chance for the match for Rich. And he deserves it, to be fair. If he gets some, you know, he's probably played the better stuff. He's had control of most of the frames. But it's always one of the hardest frames to win, isn't it, the last frame? Well, I suppose when you're 10-5 up, it's not as hard as if you're 10-9 up, let's say. So it's just his decision making for the black now. Is he going to risk playing it for the middle? I don't think he will. There's no need, is there really? Just get on it as good as you can for the corner, the bottom left corner. Just play this with a bit of right hand side on and off the rail. Move yourself straight in. He's playing it middle. That was risky. Mind you, I suppose might have done him a favour, you know, because he can track up the table and take it centre. Well, I played for that. Good shot. Yeah, this cuts, well, doubles as well, but I think he'll take the cut. Cue ball's going safe. He's looking at the double. Perhaps it's thinner than it looks. Anyway, this is for the match. Oh, he has taken the cut. He's got it. Yeah, well played. Yeah, well played, Rich. Unlucky Bobby. I don't think it was Bobby's best day, to be fair. I think he can play better than that, and I'm sure that he would agree. So that's it for me for today. As I say, we've got a match on Monday night, which is one you want to tune into. It's Craig Bannister against Grant Pullenby. A good match, that. So that's at 7 o'clock on Monday. So thanks for those of you who've tuned in. Well done to Rich. Through to the quarterfinals and 150 quid better off. See you later, guys. Take care.